channel, guys. My name is Jay and today's product is the Vertex RTA by HELLVAPE. So this is the package, this is how it will look like. On the side, a breakdown for the RTA itself. On the back, let me zoom a little bit. Hopefully you can read because it's really not clear, black and red. And on the side also Vertex. So let's open the box. Once we open it, alright, come on. I wish companies just do like a finger place here, you know, where you can just hold it like that, but I don't know why they do this. So once you open it, you'll see the RTA. We'll put it here on the side, and let's remove this part. Alright, we have also this. I'll open it. What do we have here? We have the user manual. So let's see what's in this box. It's a little bit stiff to open, and there's a lot of accessory. Let's check it. So we have another glass and we have another chimney. Alright, so I'll be talking about this in a minute. We have also some cotton, HELLVAPE organic cotton. What do we have also? We have a bag that has screws, extra screws, O-ring, and this special tool. I'll be explaining about it in a minute. It's also something that we're gonna use if we wanna transfer this RTA from a 2 ml to a 3.5 ml tank. And one more thing I forgot to mention, they give you 10 coils. So you have both our Kentel, this is a 0.6 ohm and this is a 1.0 ohm. Both are regular wire made for MTL, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to use the coils that I always use on MTL, which are the superfine MTL Clapton coils by Vape. So let me just keep this on the side and let me zoom a little bit on the RTA itself. So not much branding, just Vertex here, and on the bottom just HELLVAPE, nothing else. So you have a 510 drip tip, so you can use any of your 510 drip tip, and this drip tip is screwable. Why? I have no idea. Maybe something in the future is coming for the drip tips, or probably you can buy extra drip tip. I have no idea. So now let's see. Okay, let's fix it in place. Alright, so let's see how to fill the juice. So like not a quarter turn, but this is how you fill it. The top cap, you remove the top cap and you can fill, and this is what I'm talking about. Now I'll explain this in a minute. Let me check the deck also, and voila. Does this remind you of anything in particular? Take a look and take a wide guess. So basically you have two posts, right? And you have this where you can remove it. You have the wide open, you have 3 honeycombs, and you have just one hole open. In order to change it, I think we can do this. We have to remove it somehow. Let me, alright, yeah, it has an O-ring. So underneath there's one big opening here, alright? But if you want to use like the honeycomb, you have to turn it and then just press it down. Make sure it goes down all the way. It's not the easiest to do. Like you can see, I'm having a hard time. Just put it in place. Come on. It's not going in. So we have to find a way to just put it inside by someone is playing with this card outside. I don't know why. So this way now I think it's fixed. So now we have the 3 holes open, the honeycombs. Alright, but let me tell you what this reminds me. This reminds me exactly of this, the BSKR Mini V2. Why? Let me show you the deck and you can judge. Right? So Aren't they familiar? You have 2 posts and the airflow underneath the coil. Now check this out. 2 posts, 2 posts. Under the airflow is under, but this one has an easier way to change the airflow inserts, even if you have the coil is already there, and with a cotton, I mean. Alright, let me try something. I don't know if it worked. No, it doesn't. Let me try this. Guess what? Nah, it won't. Alright, so basically, yeah, what they did here, they used the same deck as the Berserker V2, but what they did is, so they won't be copying 100%, what they did is that they change the airflow inserts. Alright, now I'm gonna do wicking for both of them with the same cotton, same juice, and same coils. Alright, now back to this. So now in this way, this is a 2 ml liquid capacity. If you want to make it 3 ml liquid capacity, you need remove the glass and then use this tool to unscrew, come on, no, the other side. Alright, to unscrew the chimney. Alright, so let me do it in the right way. So you remove this screw and then somehow this should pop out. Let me try with this. No, come on. Oh, it's also screwable. Yeah, somehow. And we lost the, oh, come on. Alright, so we remove the chimney. Now what we do is we go to this bag here, we take the taller chimney, we screw it here, and then we take this screw and we also, I don't think we need it, but if that's what they say, so we're gonna keep it. Alright, so now we have a taller chimney, so we need a taller glass, so we get this one here. Come on, guy. Alright, so now in this way, just put this, and this way you'll have a 3.5 ml. Alright, let me fix it right. Alright, so now we have a 3.5 ml RTA, but I really don't like a taller, especially that this side, this here is also tall, and if we put all this together, who's taller? Check this out. With this drip tip it's almost the same, but you can see from the base where you put your 510, this way, I'm out of the camera. So same tall with this drip tip, but if you see where you put the drip tip, this will be taller. So I'm gonna go back to use it as a 2 ml of e-liquid. So it's also easy, counterclock, you remove this top screw and you remove the glass for sure, and then you unscrew the top cap and you screw the previous top cap, and then also you screw. You see how long it takes to change it, but the good thing is that you'll do it once, you're not gonna do it every day. Alright, and then you screw this screw on top, you use the shorter glass. Let's see if I can put it in place in the right way. Alright, and then you put your deck. Alright, we're all good now, and in this way we're back to a short 2 ml, again comparison, a short 2 ml out of camera as well. So we go back to another short 2 ml version of this RDA. So love what's happening here, love the accessories, love everything, I love the shape of it. Now what we are going to do is we are going to, we didn't talk about the airflow. So this is the airflow. You have one huge opening here, or you can turn it, where is it? Yeah, turn it the other way. You'll have a, I think this is a 1.6, then you have 1.4. What's happening is I'm unscrewing the base. Alright, so let me screw the base right. Now we can, it's stiff because there's no juice inside of it yet. So we have 1.6, 1.4, 1.2, 1.0 and a 0.8. And this will make it so tight. So now we can go and do a build. Alright, so before we go and do a build, let me tell you what I am going to use. As usual, as an MTL RTA, I am going to use my favorite juice for MTL, which is the Melon Twist. I'm going to use the same coils that I use it on my Berserker V2 Mini, which is the Vape Superfine MTL Fused Clapton. And of course, I'm going to use the Cloud9 Cotton. So, let's go and do a build for the Vertex RTA by HELLVAPE. So that was how to build and wake the Vertex RTA by HELLVAPE. Let's take it up, let's vape on it, and I'll give you my thoughts. Alright, so back on top with the Vertex RTA by HELLVAPE. And first of all, I want to thank Mr. Ahmed Ayash from AAA Vape for providing this product for the purpose of this review. If you're in Beirut, Lebanon somehow and you want to buy anything related to vape, I'm gonna leave their logo here and their Instagram account. Contact them and you'll get the latest products in the market. I already showed you in the up and close that it is basically another copy or somehow a copy of the Berserker V2 Mini RTA by Vape and Alex Vapors MD. If you didn't see the review for the Berserker, I will leave the link here for you to check it. Now, what I did is I used the same coil, the same juice, the same wick that I use on my Berserker V2. And let me have a vape. Beautiful. Amazing. Beside that, I mean, if you just forget that it's another copy of the Berserker V2, if you just buy it and you don't know about the Berserker V2, this is an excellent MTL RTA for you to use. If I want to do like pros and cons, first con is gonna be, and probably the only con that I have with this, is that airflow insert. They did everything similar to the Berserker V2, but they wanted to create something with the airflow inserts, and they create that thing that it's under the coil. It's very hard to put it back. If you get this RTA, don't remove it and just rely on the airflow ring to reduce the airflow. And you have up to 0.8. Let me try to put it on the smallest settings and let me have a vape. Very restricted, not my kind of vape. Very restricted. What I'm doing is I'm using it on the first one, which is the 1.6. and the airflow is very smooth. I'm using it on top of the dot stick by Dot Mod. If you didn't see the review for the dot stick, also I'll leave it here for you to check it. Now, pros, I mean, it has the same pros as the Berserker V2, and if you see me repeating Berserker V2, because this is a real copy of the Berserker V2. You have top filling, there is no membrane on top, so just be careful if you're putting juice and it drop down, juice will be coming out, and the Berserker that you won't have it. Now you have a lot of different airflow holes to choose in the AFC. You have great flavor, you have great vapor. I love the shape, I love the size, I love that it's not shiny, that it's matte, and it's really matching my dot stick. So lots of pros. The only con that I have is that the airflow insert, if you buy this, just don't touch it. Don't remove it, because you're gonna have a hard time putting it back. Now, if I wanna rate this device on a scale of 1 to 10, I really hate that it's a copy of the Berserker V2. But I'm not gonna let that affect the rating. I'm gonna give it an easy 8 over 10. They lose 2 points just for one thing, that there's no membrane on top of the where you fill it, and that airflow ring, or sorry, the airflow insert is not as successful as they thought. So that's it. That was everything for the Vertex RTA by HELLVAPE, and I'll see you on the next review.